Good evening to the examiners and the candidates. So today we will discuss on how can public toilets best be improved. As all we know, there are many factors that contribute to the uncleanliness of public toilets in Malaysia. Generally, public toilets are one of the public facilities that is used by the citizens or by the outsiders. In my perspective, keeping public toilet clean is important as it is significant for our country. Therefore, we need to improve our public toilets that are contributing to the uncleanliness of it. For instance, one of the ways to best improve our public toilets is by conducting regular supervisions. This way can keep the public toilets clean and sanitary. In my opinion, by this way, it can assure the toilets to stay hygienic for all who use their public toilets. When public toilets are clean, this can catch people's eye to look at it in a better way. For instance, regular cleaning and disinfecting by authorities need to be enforced in our society. How about you, candidate B?
I totally agree with your statement, but think, I personally think that education is also the most important things to be improved when we talk about the public toilets. As we know, education is classified into two, which is the formal and informal education. As for the formal education, the teacher at school will taught their students about the best way to keep the public toilets stay hygiene. For example, they can tell their students to not litter in the toilet and make sure to flush after use the toilet. These steps are important so that the students have their own responsibility to improve doing the same things when they already done using the public toilet. As for the informal education, the parents at home are responsible to ensure their children knows the basic ways to improve or to maintain the hygiene of the toilets. Basically, all parents wants their children to become more disciplined, right? About when handling the public toilet, especially. This is because the poor hygiene behaviors will is actually uh, pictures their their behaviors itself. So they must the parents must taught their children well so that the people are not judge their children by their behaviors. What do you think, candidate C?
I agree with candidate B's statement. This is because education plays the major role in helping people to become a better person, to help the public toilets to be improved. However, in my opinion, improving the design of public toilet is the best way for the public toilets to be improved. This is because better public toilets design can make people more comfortable to use the public toilets. For example, um, the slippery floor in the toilet can make people sleep. So we have to change the floor design so that the floor can keep the molds from forming, thus keep people from sleeping in the toilet. Secondly, um, public toilets must have better ventilation. This is because a great ventilation can get rid of unpleasant smells in the toilet, such as that comes from our body waste. This is to sure. This is to ensure that people are more comfortable to use the public toilets and not disturbed by the smells. Next, the walls between the stalls need to be changed because, as you know, most of our public toilets have a gap between each stalls. So, in my opinion, these gaps we need to get rid of these gaps because our thing for example, if our things fall when we are in the toilet, our thing will not roll to the other stalls, and the people in the next stall will not see our things. And the gap between the stalls can help in keeping the noise from each stalls um, from other people to hear. Lastly, I think the door handles in the public toilets need to be changed because it totally opposes the purpose of washing hands. This is because um, after we wash hands and we want to get out from the toilets, we we touch the door handles to get out from the toilet. But the door handle have so many germs that oppose how we wash our hands before we get out of the toilet. So I think we need to change from the door handles for the toilets to have automatic doors to be for example. What do you guys think?
I do agree with you, but in my opinion, I think I fully agree with candidate B's point, where education is the most important and the most effective ways to improve our public toilets. That is where, by education, authorities are able to give awareness through school or university. This is where they will give advice or by holding a campaign, an awareness campaign, where to keep the younger people aware, where aware that it is important to keep our public toilets clean. By this, for example, by doing campaign, um, it, it is able to spread the effect to the students, and it will give awareness to students of uncleanliness toilets to public people. And it is also can keep the students aware to keep to stay and keep our public toilets clean. And it is because education is the most effective way, because everything started um, from younger people.
To sum up everything that has been stated so far, I think most of us agrees that education plays the major role in improving the public toilet. So This is because so we would like to end our discussion here. Thank you.
Thank you.